Oh yeah, we are less than a week away from one of the biggest events of the year in the Motor City. We are talking about the Detroit Auto Show. It opens to the public this Saturday, and this year's show comes with a lot of changes, including a new co-executive director.
Metro Detroit native Sam Clement will lead this year's event. Clement popped the hood on this year's event to give our Sarah Michaels a behind-the-scenes look of what you can expect if you're heading downtown.
The Detroit Auto Show is back. That is the message from the event's new co-executive director, who tells me that he plans to make this year's event more hands-on than ever.
The show's been around for more than a century in some capacity.
That's right. Since 1899, the Detroit Auto Show has been showcasing the best of all things auto in the Motor City. Over the decades, the show itself has evolved. Rod Alberts began running it in 1990 when it became the North American International Auto Show. And now, after 34 years, a new co-executive director is stepping up.
This is a new role for you.
It is.
Metro Detroit native Sam Clement.
What do you hope to bring to the auto show to make it different this year?
I hope there's an energy that's felt when you walk into the building. Detroit right now is on fire. We are one of the highest cities, I would say, in the world, and we want to build on that momentum.
As the floor of the 2025 Detroit Auto Show is being built around us, Clement tells me
The auto show's back.
back to its winter roots, the original name Detroit Auto Show, and
We'll have more than 40 different brands represented. You can actually get into these vehicles and ride them, and that is something that you can learn. You look at all the specs online. It doesn't replicate that experience of actually being in the vehicle.
Clement says that this year's show will be more hands-on than ever.
The show floor's packed. Right, like there's 700,000 square feet of show floor space, and every inch of it is going to be filled with cars or activations. And so I think that is something that will be very different.
He promises 4 different tracks, 35 different cars people can ride in, a special racing day presented by the Detroit Grand Prix, a strong presence of the Detroit Lions, and activities for kids.
We have this partnership now with the Michigan Science Center. So if you're a young kid and you're interested in the automotive industry, you can build a car.
In 2023, the Detroit Auto Show had an economic impact of $100 million. Here's a list of the auto brands coming out to this year's show. It will run January 10th through the 20th, an annual tradition for thousands.
It's one of those things that you look back on 10, 15 years later, you look at those pictures and say, man, I remember when, and then you want to bring the next generation.
The Detroit Auto Show opens to the public on January 11th. We'll see you here at Huntington Place. Sarah Michaels, 7 News Detroit.
We will indeed, Sarah. It's kind of cool, too, because you really get to get in the cars and drive them around. You can bring your kids, bring your family.
There's so much to do, and of course, we're going to be there.
We will indeed. Don't forget, before the auto show opens to the public, we're kicking off all the fun with the charity preview. That is this Friday at 7, right here on 7.
And if you're heading downtown for the public days, we have a complete list of what you need to know on our website, WXYZ.com.